Hello everyone, LRon here with part 54 of my Minecraft 123. This will be the final video of the cohort. So, this cohort is half as many videos as the previous cohort, and it encompassed many more times as much content. So the 4-cam gambit is effective. Some people might not find it, easy on the eyes, but it certainly allows us to get boring stuff out of the way effectively. So if there are complaints about the use of 4cam, I'll try to use it sparingly, only when I'm doing something, that most people should find boring and that kind of stuff. But I can splice it in more frequently if people are into that kind of stuff. So yeah, generally it'll be, based on popular demand, which direction I'll end up going. I personally like the 4cam. It adds a bit of work for me, but it lets me essentially play more Minecraft. Because I guess in the grand scheme of things, a little bit of extra work in a cohort does provide a lot of extra Minecraft playing for me, so it certainly more than balances out. Looks like we've got creepers in Camp 4. Oh yeah, that place. You guys probably remember that place. I know Heckler remembers that place where I should have died on 3 different occasions within a 30-second period. Yep, somehow that's being assimilated into the farm. Alright. So, by the end of the cohort, we're actually getting pretty darn close to the bedrock layer. At some point I do bring up the XYZ coordinates, and we're like at, Y27 or something, which, yeah, basically means we're getting to our final bits. Or was it? Well, I forget if it was Y27 or a different Y. Sadly, I don't think I was able to piss off that one Enderman, so I don't think I get to kill him. I think he gets to run free. Over on camera 4, I'm looking for him, but can't find him anywhere, so I think I just end up giving up. And yeah, I guess the deeper we go with this, the more caverny it is. So it's funny, it's kind of a different dynamic to it. Oh yeah, looks like camera 1 is finally getting all that gold that I said that I'd probably never get around to getting. But I decided to do it at that point. Let's see, what was I saying? Ah, yes. So, up higher, we had to mine out every last block, and everything kind of generally just made sense. Now, we do some mining, we find out that, visions of this place again, and that kind of stuff. And we have to basically block it all off and worry about falling and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, we do have to mine a little less because there's holes and whatnot, but, I guess the damage control element of it's kind of amusing and fun. Then camera 1 is actually on a quest for flint. Because I think at some point I finally look up making arrows and find out that flint is kind of a key component, and so I need to mine a lot of gravel. Also, I should probably at some point make efforts to have a dedicated chicken farm instead of a mix farm, because we need feathers as well. So it might be nice to have a setup where we have the chickens kind of be like have some stock breeders up in one lair, and then have others fall down into a to collect lair, so I could just slaughter blindly and have it all work out. Um, but I don't know. I'll get to that when I get to that. I certainly haven't gotten to that yet. Um, because yeah, then we'll be able to make use of all that flint that we gathered. Then I'll have to see how many floors we're going to end up getting in the end. Because if we are reaching the bedrock dangerously quickly, that means we'll either need to start building up, which is kind of a tall order given the fact that sheep tend to want to fall downwards and not upwards. Um, or we could do another technique, which would involve basically taking a pen and splitting it in half with like fence or something, such that unpopular colors like pink will have to share with some counterparts. And that is quite a big slime. And it's going to produce little slime, so we got a lot of slime out of that, and that's great, because I still don't know their spawning criteria. So it's nice to get slime balls every now and then, because I don't really know how to make them want to appear. Alright, so now we are now in this camera 3 we have basically completely open cavern, and we're constructing the space. So instead of the traditional methods, we're actually building it from scratch because there's more open than there is closed. So that certainly played an interesting new dynamic to it. And I don't think that cohort 5 is going to end up doing more of this because we actually ran out of dirt. So at some point I'll need to go on a big dirt fest. Um, I might opt to do something clever, like go out and dual purpose some stuff, like go out, mine some ocelots, and gather dirt while I'm at it. At Heckler, no, I didn't forget to pay the bills. I just ran out of content. So that's usually what ends up happening when you only have 3 camas worth of content. One of them goes dead. I mean, yeah, I guess I could have mathed it out and made it so that they would all end at the same time and make the video a little bit shorter. But I didn't really feel like doing it this time. Maybe I'll do it again some other time, but not this time. So camera 1 found another spider spawner. These things are just everywhere, it seems. But probably cohort 5 is going to feature the completion of the wizarding tower, or enough to do enchanting. And that's pretty much it for this cohort. I will see you next cohort.